Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Grand afternoon, grand evening, grand rising, depending on where you are in your sector. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me get into the chat. So let me light some more sage. That's turned up. Yeah. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. Hit that notification bell, select all, so you're notified when I do post on this channel. Make sure you thumbs up this video, subscribe. Okay, check out the about me of my channel, the description box of each video, the playlist to get caught up on any important announcements, as well as I will get caught up on any series that I do here at Goddess Queen Just Me 23, and the community section to get caught up on any series. I said it backwards again. Dang, they don't want me to talk already, because I got a lot of downloaded messages that I need to give y'all. Okay, community section where you can get important announcements as well as news. Okay, so let me get my paper, because that's why I knew I needed to write stuff down, because they were going to blank my mind out. Okay, so it says, so I am going to do a video after this on my thoughts of what happened with Montgomery, right? I know it has been some time since it, okay, which energy has not really died down. It has been more things that has been going on. So in other cities and other states, okay? So there's a lot of chain events. Again, I put out a message saying there's fated events that's happening, okay, that's going to happen in fast amount of speeds, okay? I'm not just talking about your love life. If y'all know me and y'all been watching me for a while, you know that I do not just stick on your love life. I teach you the old rules, the old game, and all that stuff. Sorry, y'all, I got some dang chocolate on my shirt. I just noticed, I was like, what is that on my shirt? But make sure you pay attention to that, okay? I don't just talk about love. I talk about a lot of stuff, bloodlines, aliens, the old gods, a lot of stuff that has been happening when it comes to the elite, the Illuminati, your love life, twin flame, twin rays, divine partner, life partner, divine soulmates, getting y'all caught up on the different type of categories and understanding what the categories mean. And then you taking, not being like, this is the thing. This is what a lot of people tend to do whenever you have people that are meant to give messages out to the overall collective. If it is not them doing it, or that's the biggest thing. If it's not them doing it, they gonna disagree, even though they know it's right, or even though that person is giving facts, because of the way that you have been brought up in this illusion, in this matrix. Regardless of what color you are, you know what evil is and you know what good is. That was a matrix guideline for every races. But there were certain races that got criticized and humiliated and disrespected over good and evil. Same thing. It's everything that's tied, your bloodline, your love life. And I said this before, your bloodline, your love life, the things that you do now, is all tied to who you are and your identity. And it's meant to shape and mold you and make you wake up out of this illusion. Again, one thing with that one TV series that I told you that they put out, and it had the and every time I forget the name of it, because it's a TV series that they meant for us all to be brainwashed on, and only a little bit of us is remember exactly that TV series. Not saying that a lot of people didn't watch it, because in order for them to make an executive decision to remove something off of entertainment base, it has to be something that pushed a big message, and they're trying to slow down the progress, or they're trying to see where everybody is when it comes to that subject or that situation, because it's getting ready to come to the surface, right? So what was it called, Infinity something, and it had like the Green Arrow, it had the his daughter, it had Flash, it had the guy from Black Lightning in it. They had the girl with the white suit. I don't know, some of those newer, people that they got out there in the movies after I start raising my kids. I don't know a lot of those. Like, the ones that I knew was X-Men and Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man, and it was not a lot of what do they call them? So there's the, like I said, they want me to, my train of thought is just gone right now. Justice League. I didn't know a lot of Justice League characters. I just knew the main ones that they made sure to keep in my childhood. And I'm an 80s baby. And if you an 80s baby, 70s baby, 60s baby, 50s baby, you knew that those were the cartoons as far as what it shows that they were showing us on TV. So you were still in this energy of magic, illusion, riddle me this, riddle me that. Every learning stage that they have everybody going through now is the same thing that you went through, right? And they don't want me to talk today. They don't want me to put out these messages, because again, there's massive awakenings that's happening to the overall collective, and it's moving very, very, very fast. And again, everybody's not meant to come on this journey with you, and that also includes some people that's close to you, where it's gonna hurt. Okay, so just keep that in mind. What else did I have here? It says, so with that being said, about like what happened with the Montgomery thing, your people will start understanding why they need, what does it say? They need the gods to activate. So after this stage, again, they already showed us certain things that they have already prepared for us. And here we go with this classified. I put this out some years ago, and I found it on YouTube when YouTube was popping with all. That's why YouTube got shut down. YouTube got shut down because YouTube was the platform to allow things to get posted without people sitting there trying to stop them posting it. So these people was whistleblowers used to YouTube. And YouTube ass end up getting in trouble. So just think about the backlash that YouTube got, because if you were awoken and you were on YouTube and you was watching anything from 2000, that's a sign of synchronicity, 2016 to 2018, you saw a lot of stuff that they don't have on YouTube now. They had to clean that out, and they had to use Google to do it. So Google is in charge of the internet. So if Google is the mass person that controls the internet, and they have a platform that's underneath them that's allowing whistleblowers to put whatever the fuck they want to put out there, who has to pay, who has to buy them out? See, now this is for the people that ain't never worked in corporations. If you ain't worked in corporations, and I mean, like, I ain't talking about fast food corporations. I mean like call center jobs and, executive jobs and administration jobs, where you actually is around all those people than just a lead and a supervisor that's in your restaurant. You have a lot of more access to the people that actually built the company than you do in a fast food. You're gonna see them every blue moon. Okay, so the thing here is it's more of a personal relationship. So again, it's just like levels of you getting out of school and you going to college. It's a different type of learning and a different type of viewpoint of what's really been going on. Same thing when you get out of school and you go to a job and then you upgrade your job, and then depending on what type of job that you're in, if you're in retail, manifest I was getting ready to say manifestation. Which I'm finna say manifestation. The ones that made the manufacturing positions and jobs, they end up winning. Because these motherfuckers, they got a lot of control. So that's the reason why they manifested a lot. Okay? They push a lot. Okay? So they end up being like more of a modern day job for an individual, regardless if they're coming out of school or if they're coming out of or if they like an older person. Those people can go and work in a system, in an environment with everybody, more than other positions, call centers without the conflict, or hospitals without the conflict, or if you start paying attention, if this is for people that really been out there for jobs. So that's why I said everybody story and journey is not the same. Everybody doesn't go through the situation. Some people stay in the same what word am I trying to use, field for they whole lifetime, and other people jump out there and they get a feel of what's the best thing that they're suited in. So I just feel like right now, if our people, and I'm saying Manila people, is waking up to a point where they're understanding and getting the grasp of what game. And I said this shit. I said after that movie came out of I Clone Tyrone and what they did with Jamie Foxx, because Jamie Foxx is a icon to our people, and we already seen a lot of people go down in this system with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and all them. Again, it's the same thing. Those people are the same color as us. When are we gonna fight for our people again? So it's like you fighting for, like Malcolm X said, instead of fighting individually by yourself, you fighting amongst and protecting one another. That's a different type of movement, and that's something that we have not done in a long time. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and just throw in the spiel of, the movement of what Montgomery's incident, of Alabama's incident, and just put everything in there and not do a separate video. I just feel like the weekly reading is going to be more people that's going to be watching that so they can understand. So it's a chain of, like I said, you're going to get smarter. Regardless if these people like it or not, they don't control shit. And if you have certain people that's steady trying to slow you down after they getting a whole glimpse of what's going on, those people are still not for you. Goes back to saying where I said everybody can't roll with you. Is only going to be a few. Because you lost some of these people a long time ago. Okay? Another thing they was talking about was, this is where you realizing how long you lost these people. When did they start saying alien attack? Because whenever they start saying alien attack, that's when the aliens overthrew like the presidency of the presidents. And I really feel like John Kennedy is the one that was the one they really was like, okay, yeah, we got to get this motherfucker out of here. And they did that shit fast, and they did it in the state of Texas to push a certain energy. Again, stop playing with these numbers and making it seem like stuff is a long distance. Your ancestors traveled from New York all the way over here in motherfucking Texas on their motherfucking feet. You've been spoiled with a car, a plane, transportation. So that shit with your ancestors was doing a long time ago, that we ain't got nothing on them. Okay? So stop paying attention to these imaginary lines and realize how close Dallas is when it comes to certain places that's inside of Texas that's surrounding Dallas. It's a certain vibration and energy. This alien attack, I don't know when Mars Attack was an old movie. Mars Attack. When it first, I feel like it was an older flick too, right? I know it came out in 1996, but I feel like there was a gray and white one too. Gray and black. Gray, white, and black. Okay. Oldies. Let me just put oldies. Or was it Mars Attack or was it something else? 1962. Okay, so 1962, yeah. So Mars Attacks, it came out, the card series, the trading card series was released in 1962. Yeah, so this goes back to what I was saying, JFK. JFK. Damn, they killed his ass in 1963. Look at Rasha. Bum bum. Yeah. I'm on to something. Like I said, okay. That's when we really got this motherfucking dome on top of us. That's when like the dome was on there before that. But I'm just saying that's when like the dome was getting fucked up. Because they realized that they had traitors inside of there. So that's when, like, let's say, I hate to say, whatever. Even though like the presidents was from, big major bloodlines of our enemies, half of them didn't know what was fucking going on when it comes to this shape-shifting shit, okay? Some of them did and some of them didn't. Because again, that was before they got caught up, right? So don't forget that Eisenhower, so 1963 is when they took out JFK. So let's put this down. 1963 JFK. Okay. 1962 is when they came out with the Mars Attacks trading cards. Okay, Eisenhower signs with the gray aliens. Eisenhower signed an alien entity bill. Okay, and that was done in 1959, September the 23rd. Of 1959. So see, this is before. So this is when the aliens fought back. 1962, they had the treaty where the agreement was that they would allow them to abduct as many humans in return of technology. Okay. Remember in the treasure box reading, it said dates and years are important activations. Okay. So, yeah. So, look, it says President Eisenhower signed a bill today permitting about 57,000 aliens to join their families in the United States. What the fuck? Damn, I didn't even know that one. Hold on. I just knew about the abduction. Okay, these peace trees got a little bit of different everything in there. They can say it's about one thing, but they got 50 topics over there that cover underneath this one thing when it comes to shit like this. So this is trickery. That's one reason why they didn't want your asses in the lawyer office and none of them, county clerk and, all that stuff. They don't want you in there so you can start learning how to read these documents and shit. And that's how they get you get fucked up, Then they got to take you out, okay? Or they got to use they system to try to control you, okay? Damn, 57,000. That's a lot. So that's Man in Black. Huh. Man in Black. What's that? When how old was old boy whenever he uh uh became on the force? Man in Black. What is that dude's name? Damn it. Man in Black. So Men in Black came out in 1997. So that's significant for something. Men in Black. Okay, but when did old dude, okay, he started his job. What is his name? K. And you know, K has been coming out a lot in our readings. Okay, so K. When did K start the force? Start the force. What year? MIB. Let me put MIB. In the 50s. Yeah, baby. Okay. We own it. So it says 1940s, Kevin Brown, aka Agent K, is born. So he was born in the 40s, the year my grandma was born in the 40s. Well, in the 45, so the 40s. 1940s is important for something. Okay, well, yeah, grandparents, parents, grandparents, mothers and fathers of Indians. Grandmas, look, he just said a cowboy in New York, cowboy in New York by that Mexican OT. He said mother, so I'm on it. I'm on it with these downloads. That's why I said they didn't want me to talk. Mother and father, Indians. Okay, so the 50s. So damn. So the mid 50s is when he was in Man in Black. So again, they signed the Eisenhower Treaty contract in 1959, and that was 5,000, 57,000. I know 5,000, 57,000. That's a whole motherfucking rural community, okay? In the mid 50s. So again, that's why I said Man in Black. That's how Men in Black, where they start. They was in New York, wasn't that when that damn fucking bed bug play? Didn't bed bug start off in the motherfucking east over there in New York and shit? Cause they go back to Men in Black with these motherfucking bugs. And remember how he dropped in and he was pissed off because we was killing his family and all that shit. Yeah, bro. All this shit is adding up, okay? Okay. Organization. Okay, the Men in Black organization is founded March the 2nd, 1961. Agent K is recruited to the, okay, well shit. It's the 60s. So the mid 50s is when, okay, the mid 50s when Men in Black was created. Okay, that's why I put MIB. And then the 1961 is when he was recruited. Okay. When the volcanic alien race makes first contact with the humans, April the 22nd, 1964. The World Expo Center for 1964 to 1965 beings. Damn, who was baseball players back then? So that means that one of them was a A baseball player, 1964 to 1965 World Expo. What baseball players were in the 1964 and 1965 decade? Willie Mays. Willie Mays. Hank Aaron. Those are the ones I know for sure. Y'all might know all these others. I'm not a big baseball fan. Nolan Ryan, Texas. It was Nolan Ryan. Okay. And so many other people, but these are the names that I know. Okay. What happened in 1965? In 1965, April the 12th to October the 14th, 1965, the Los Angeles Dodgers and Minnesota Twins were the regular season champions of national. So Los Angeles and Minnesota. Brooks Robinson. Okay. Somebody was a shapeshifter because they got exposed. So exposed. So who was in the 1964 to 1965 World Expo? New York. It has to do with New York. That's when they had the World Fair. So they could have been out there then too. Damn, that shit was huge. It said it had, okay. It said it had over 140 pavilions, 110 restaurants, representing 80 nations, hosted by 37, 24 U.S. states, and over 45 corporations. That was a big ass event. In 1964, the New York World's Fair. So it was like a mini Disney World. Okay. So the alien tax are significant. So that's when they took over, and that's when, okay. Now here's the thing. Every bad side has a good side turnaround on whatever is going on, okay? Even though the government has kept us stuck in certain things, again, they mentioned, and I said this before, if y'all been watching me for a while, I said that these motherfuckers been gone to this Mars thing, which is Total Recall in the movie, is letting you know what happened to them. They got overturned by the shapeshifters. and alien tribes. Okay. The red desert, Mars. Yeah, Mars, which is where they said they went to when they had that little trip shit back in 2016. I don't know. I don't remember what year it was. 2006 shit. Whenever they said, I got this money and I can buy my way to Mars. Yeah. Okay. But I'll be gone for 10 years. And a lot of celebrities said they were going to do that. Which got replaced by shapeshifters. That's why these celebrities look different. Shit. August Alsina told you, he said, I'm this shape-shifting thing. He said, I'm starting to look different as a shapeshifter. On top of clones. Even though in the movie they cloned Tyrone, it showed that, you know, it was modern day time. It was our time, but it showed specifically certain clothes that represents the 70s and the 60s, which would let you know when they really start cloning us, because again, these motherfuckers took over in 1962. That was only 3 years. 3 years. A 3-year difference. 3 years after they signed this treaty and this contract with Eisenhower, they took us over. That's crazy. Now, the reason why they have this dome on us is because you got to remember, if this is aliens exist, that lets you know the gods and the pharaohs exist, because this was a part of the Bible that they chose to keep out. And then the book of Enoch tells you about the Anunnaki, and again goes back to what I was saying with my people. If all these things are true, it leads back to who they are and the reason why they would want the gods to activate, because they are being suppressed by aliens and other things. Sign of synchronicity. Okay. Now, with the crossbreeding going on, the dome was also put here to protect the gods, and because there were certain gods that took part of certain experiments which took part of crossbreeding. Now, just because we make a decision to do that does not mean that the planets that we belong to is okay with what we decided to do. Sign of synchronicity. So we could be thinking that them motherfuckers could be wanting to come get us when they really want to destroy us, because we was never supposed to be creating the human race and beings in the first place. So this is where the gods have to stand up, because they took part of creating human beings. Same thing as the stories that they show you. Okay, connect the dots. And protecting all. But here's again, protecting all is a decoy with mixed with, let's go back to the aliens attack. Their agents and stuff that they put inside here to fuck up shit because we didn't know what was going on until we start waking up. It's a whole different type of war that's going on right now. So the dome is a good thing and the dome is a bad thing right now, because right now, if they didn't have this dome over here, remember they suppressed we had our enemies working against us this whole time, putting shit in our food and all that stuff. Once they start taking over, and these elite people was really not running shit because they galaxies and galaxies away and they can't come back for 10 years. And they ain't even get to come back unless they was one of the ones that was going with the old agenda. The ones that was going with the old, if they were the ones that was going with the new agenda, taking over and ruling everybody, okay? So they had to bring decoys in here. Elon Musk coming to Texas, using his little why is NASA in Texas out of all states? That's why I said y'all need to pay attention. Why would NASA be in Texas? Why couldn't they be in California or New York if they the greater state than us? When you find out what NASA does, they put chemtrails in the air. Who's the first people that shit gonna hit? Texas. So, like I said, it don't take rocket science to understand who you are and what you're going through. Okay? Why you going through certain things. But the original was from where? Texas. Elon Musk made a decision to go from California to where? Texas. And what'd he do? Push a rocket, just like NASA, how NASA was shooting up rockets. He made a rocket and shot up somewhere in Texas too. To hit the dome. Is it breachable? Is it, he already looked like a fucking alien, and hey, who's who? You don't ever know who's who these times around, because everybody has been switched around, okay? So, now you start talking crazy because people over here don't understand what you're talking about, but some do, right? And I'm grateful for the ones that do know what's going on and what's the real. So I feel like I know that Elon Musk is going to do another attempt with this little rocket. I don't know when. But when he does, that's when it's going to be game time for Texas, because the dome has already been exposed. How many alien sightings have we got in Texas in this summer, this year? A lot. A lot. Las Vegas too, a lot. Again, and I already told you, Las Vegas has Uman-Ra, Isis, Osiris, Buddha's temple over there. But don't, like I said, go back. Don't let these lines and these imaginary lines make you lose sight of what land that originally was. Because remember, Texas, they had to put lines on Oklahoma, Nevada, New Mexico, because all that stuff belonged to Texas. When they was over here doing them explorers and them wars and shit, and they got you over here talking about Johnny David Crockett and all, you better pay attention. Territory treaties and all that stuff. So for nobody to have sympathy right now it's crucial for people to have sympathy because of what's going on. But again, it's not just sympathy, it's people are tired of the bullshit, and you watched what's been going on for a long time. Now it's, again, a revolution starts with the mind first, not physically with the body. And we have been doing this physically with the body for a long time. The shoes are on the other side of the foot now. Now they had something that came out a long time ago called classified. Shit. Now this is where I say you need the gods to activate, because they see the gods in you coming into activating already and shit. Somebody been wanting to push the button because they was just like, yeah, we finna lose, okay? But they had that little thing that said classified when he was talking about my people, saying that they will have it's a certain shit. It ain't called martial law for us. They call it something else. But it's like a martial law system where they have to martial law us in a different type of way, because our extreme abilities and powers are going to activate. Okay? Classified. Now they showing you these movies like the Avengers, you know, Black Panther, Black Lightning, and all that stuff. Everything is happening for a reason. Just like we're tired, there's people that's of different races that is tired just along with us. And this is where nothing gets better than this, because what we saw uniting, Care Bear Stare, Rainbow Tribes coming together and fighting for the bigger cause of things. That's where it has to, you know, I'm not saying we gonna be busting some motherfucking heads in here, you know, the ones that's meant to go to warrior and go warrior. You seeing it already in the Montgomery Pier. We gonna bust some motherfucking heads, but it ain't gonna be everybody heads. But you gonna be able to get your little, your kick, your whatever you need to do, the ones that is meant to fight. Because they're not pushing the brakes on this, because again, it already got shafted a long time ago. So for the ones of you that are gods and you like, damn, am I going to be able to live a luxury life and do this and do that and do this? It ain't going to be all peaches and cream like how you say. As soon as that dome breaks, you activate to your full capability. Shit, you can be on the beach right now thinking you finna get busted down by your masculine you've been waiting for. And then next you know, that's the time for your ass to wake the fuck up and get in formation. I wouldn't put it past these motherfuckers that they would do it like that. So it's going to be only a short amount of time that you're going to get that I want to be rich. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of time that you're going to get the joy of that. Then you're kicking it up to another notch. Okay? They tried, again, he said they tried to hide it. They tried to hide all this. And it's all coming out. Let me go to y'all's chats because I haven't been paying attention at all to what y'all was saying. It was closed. Yeah, the Florida one is about to close down because it ain't it. They challenged, the other states challenged their authority when it came to us Texans. That's another thing. Just same way like how a woman challenges you for your position, the states challenged us for our position. Sign and synchronicity. That's why it's closing down. Shit, at one point in time, I heard it was nobody in our bit, the one that we got, and they had the motherfucking machines running and kicking and stuff like that like it's nothing because they thought we was finna activate, so they had to remove themselves. So it's a lot. It's a lot that they have hid. Yeah, so numbers are the key. Yeah, so every number that I sit there and said, those numbers, those dates, if your grandparents was born anywhere of them dates, like I said, 1940s, shit. Like I said, my grandma was born and my grandpa was born in 1940s. I know for sure that their mother and their mother and their dad was Indians, and their parents was Indians, because the stories that they was told me about them running and, you know, having to go on another side of, it was not slaves, but they, you know, we was in a with a reservation and stuff like that. So I know the chain of events when it comes to my mom's side of the family. The father side of the family, I learned those later on through a cousin, and then once the cousin knew I was hipped on the game because his ass was getting some free money from the ones that stole our identity, because he was the one that was over there scooting. Like, I, you know, that's why I said these motherfuckers that did this greedy ass shit and kept the fortune from all the other family members, they ass is getting ready to pay. And I mean pay in a major way. Because what they tell you your ass, first thing your ass is going to claim when you know you in the wrong and you trying to sit there and get out of something, you're going to go to religion. But in that religion book, it told you greed will be the death of you. It was part of your commandments. And you choose to continue to heap that. First thing you want to throw is the religion thing. Guess what? First thing we going to throw back to you is the religion penalties. So, yeah, no. I just feel like a lot of right now is changing. A lot is meant to change. I don't know why I got called to grab this deck, so I'm going to grab it. A portal is about to open. And it says, don't let the obstacles paralyze you. So that means they want to shift you off, because this portal that's opening is very crucial for you not to be distracted. So they're gonna bring chaos to, you know, cause you to get detour off of whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. But you too way ahead of the game. And they realize that now. So we got weekly reading for the overall collective. Weekly reading for the overall collective. Too many cards. I'll take those. So it says, don't you wish your girl was hot like me? So again, your masculine is finna make a decision to choose you, or you got a lot of eyes on you, especially the old motherfuckers, the ones that you told them, watch what I can do. And they watched what you can do, and they see that you succeeding in that shit. Even the masculines that did you wrong want to come back right now. They're like, and it's come back like, damn, I had the best thing popping. How foolish was I? Let me go back and see if I can go get that back. What can I do to fix this? Because I had the baddest thing popping. Or I had what the divine feminine that beats all the rest of the divine feminines. And I fucked that shit up. So they looking at all their girlfriends, who they with now. If they fuck buddy, they looking at all right now. Ain't no way we could miss. It says he is upset with his own family for lying. See? So his own family was involved with lying. And this could be about the things with the universe, the world, about him. What, you know, things about you. There's a lot of lies that was being told, and he's upset about that. And it says played the game of chess wrong. So somebody played the game of chess wrong. Definitely could be these family members and these other women and your enemies. It's all the above. They're going to try you. It says she has so much hate for you, but covers it up. So somebody has so much hate for you and covers it up. So there's one of your masculine's family members that hates you to the core. And your masculine is starting to see it, and he just like, he's over it. Now he's seeing why the enemy, because you hot. You the best thing popping. And these family members know that, but one of his relatives choose to not allow you and him to be together. Enemy number one. You ain't my sister, you my ops. That's where this masculine getting ready to go. I said sister, now it didn't say sister here, so it could be a sister. Now maybe it's a sister, mama, auntie, could even be daughter, okay, cousin, okay, grandma. I said sister for a reason. So it says an opportunity that no one else has. So somebody knows you have an opportunity that no one else has. And then the reason why you got it is because they played the game of chess wrong. So we got weekly reading for the overall collective. Weekly reading for the overall collective. Weekly reading for the overall collective. If one don't come out, I will just pull it. Too many. There we go. So it says powerful channeler. So you are a powerful channeler. Somebody could have lied to your masculine and said you didn't know what you was talking about. And that was the reason why it was reversed. And that was somebody could have been hating on you because you had a gift and had an opportunity that nobody else has. And it says you looked fear in the face. And the reason why you have that is because, again, they was too stuck on this motherfucking Bible. You said, no, I'm going to get out there. You saw the facts for what it really is. And you saw the lies for what it really is. And you said, guess what? Okay, so you was trying to block me from that. Let me see what this shit really is about. Because I know when I was a child, I was having some issues with me. So nobody can't tell me about me like I can tell myself like about me. So if I know that I was called to something when I was young and little, and I'm still called to it too while I'm an adult, and it's in the line of the collective of hurt, if it's in the line of the collective not hurting nobody, then I'm jumping in there. A lot of people wouldn't do that because they're the outcast. They said you was crazy. They said you was stupid. They said you was not going to live on. They said you was a witch. They said you, no telling what all they said. They said you was a crackhead. They said you was a druggie. They said you was an alcoholic. They said you was a prostitute. All you wanted was money. You got this and you got that and blah, 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 blah. None of that stuff came out right. The Journey by her. This journey is something else. I keep seeing divine father. So somebody could have a divine father, or your masculine is the divine father. I'm going to take those. And that one fell off. Okay, so powerful channeler with a powerful soul. It says root work was done. They had to do something to slow you down. They played the game of chess wrong because that root word got to do with your messes with your whole family, your whole bloodline. And they was doing that a long time ago on your grandparents. It says in great grandparents, it says trying to hack into your accounts. So this card came out in my reading earlier that I did, which was the weekend reading. Make sure y'all watch that reading because that card came out, and I feel like the other card came out of an opportunity that no one else has, and then a powerful, your soul is powerful, that also came out. So that's definitely signs and synchronicities to let you know that you are not somebody to be played with, and these people are realizing that every day they realize that. And they keep, and now your enemies is more like, damn, they go to sleep, they wish that this shit could just go away. That's what they hoping. They just like hoping, it was all a dream. They hoping that verse in Biggie come true. But it's not. And they played the game of chess wrong. Look, they're afraid of you now because they know who you are. I'd rather you be afraid of me, because you being afraid of me is going to make your ass sit back and listen and make a decision and think logically before you make a decision, before you make a reaction. So I'd rather for you to be afraid of me so you can sit there and pay attention, because being afraid makes you pay attention. That means you're paying attention. What initials are significant for this? Weekly reading for the overall collective. Ooh, okay. We got an M. What other initials are significant for this reading? We got an X, we got an E, we got an F, we got a W, we got a Z. Few, okay. FX is here. We got a Y, Yim, and we got another Z. Got an O at the bottom of the deck. So something could have been Mo, Fo, Wo, Zo. Okay. Yo could be significant. Me is here. Yeah, my ex. It spells out my ex. So your ex could be significant. I told you your exes want to come back. You got an ex that's just like, fuck that. If I was blind, now I can see. That's how this motherfucker's over there. He was like, if I was blind, you made me see. Shoot, what do you mean? That means I was that means I was type flight security in this bitch. Oh, that's what you're gonna have one of them come in here like, what the fuck you mean, bro? No, we ain't jazzing nobody over here. Let's get some zodiacs and then I'll end this reading. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, comment, as well as share. So we got a weekly reading for the overall collective. 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 But something could definitely be significant with your ex. And they said your ex, the last person you was with, or one of your exes. It could be divine father, baby daddy energy. So the cusp of dramas and sarcasm, Libra/Scorpio, October the 19th or October the 25th. Okay. What other signs we got? We have the cusp of sensitivity. We got Aquarius / Pisces, February the 15th to February the 25th. I mean 21st, but February the 25th could be significant. We have Scorpio energy here. We have Aquarius energy here. We have the cusp of revolution. Scorpio, like I said, the revolution starts where? And then we have Gemini energy here. So these could be the signs that could be significant when it comes to a situation with your masculine or with you. The woman that could have been involved as far as when it comes to lying, or it could be in any of these masculines. Signs that women, a woman that's in their life lied about a certain situation, and their family members lied about a certain situation that they're upset about. Somebody's getting ready to get justice in that situation too. Okay, so you got August the 11th, August the 3rd. You got November the 8th and November the 3rd. You got March the 8th and March the 11th. Okay, so the cusp of revolution, Scorpio / Sagittarius, November the 18th or November the 24th. Somebody's heart's been broken, or they know your heart been broken. And I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. Make sure you thumbs up this video, like, subscribe, comment, as well as share it. Love y'all, and I'll be back for another one.